Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is gonna be a freaking massive haul. That's weird. Yeah. I bought a lot of stuff. Filled this little thing up, and yeah, I thought I'd show y'all what I got. So I would go in an order, but truth be told, this bag is packed and I don't want to be digging around, so let's just dip in. First before I do, if you're new to my channel, I'd love if you subscribed. That'd be really nice. I'd appreciate it. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that before we dig in. Okay, first up is a fragrance, and it's the Clinique Aromatics in White perfume. You can't even see anything, but hey ho, let's go. So it's basically, I haven't even sprayed this one yet. I've tried to not open anything in here, although that's a lie because I've opened a lot. Anyway, it's quite, I bought a small bottle because it's quite an unusual fragrance for me. It's not something I'd normally go for. It's very mature, very elegant scented, but I thought I'd give it a go. So I bought that, quite like that, lovely. Next is also from Clinique, and it's the, I bought a lot of Clinique stuff, let's just throw that out there. It's the Clinique Smart Eye Serum. Now I use the Smart Face Serum and I swear by it, I live for it, die, breathe, resurrect. I'm everything for that serum, it's so good. So I thought I'd get the eye serum too because I don't want nasty under eyes. And basically it's an anti-aging serum, but it's not like, you know, for a 90-year-old. Well, I suppose you can if you're 90, but I'm using it more to prevent myself from going downhill rapidly. Next is the Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. Now, I use the Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturiser every single day. That is another one of those swear by products, so I would kill someone for it. I really would. So I bought the overnight mask, and I've actually put this on today, like this afternoon, before I put my makeup on, because I feel like my cheeks have been getting a little bit dehydrated. They're not visibly dry or anything, but you know, I know there's something not quite right. So I put it on and oh my god, it's like silk. It's like silk on the skin. It's amazing. If you've got dry skin, you would die for this. It's amazing. So I will update if, you know, I fall in love with it even more. But after one application, I'm in love. It's insane. Oh, and you don't have to wash it off like a mask. It's just one that sinks into your skin. So bonus for lazy people. Speaking of masks, I bought two from Origins. I got two small ones that I've been using, like not sample sizes, but like deluxe travel sizes. And one of them was, sorry, can you hear my dog? I've held him hostage in my bedroom because I need company. So I got the Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask, and this is obviously one of those ones that draws impurities and dirt and garbage out of your skin, and I really liked it, so I bought the full size of this. And I also got the Out of Trouble 10-minute mask. Now these are really easy masks to use. You do have to wash them off, but I've kind of become accustomed to that and I'm fine with it. I can deal with having to get up and wash it off. So this one is for, well, I use it for when my skin's having a little bit of a breakout. So it's for problem skin, so if you've got acne or blemishes, you'd probably really like this. And it's nice, it just sort of speeds the process of them disappearing. He's my sweet boy. I love you. I love you, sausage. Aww. Do you want to stay in the video or would you like to not? I love him. Does anybody else feel like their dog or their pet is their child? Because he is my firstborn and I love him. I'm so proud of him. Okay, well he'll sit on my lap for as long as he chooses to. Let's see how long this lasts. Next is something from Juvia's Place. I'll actually show you the two palettes I got from there. So this is the Masquerade mini palette. I didn't get the big one because I don't go through my palettes, obviously. When you've got that many, you don't go through them fully. But this one has got all these really gorgeous, vibrant shades and a few neutrals at the bottom as well. And I really like the quality of Juvia's Place palette, so I picked up this one. And yeah, it only arrived today, so I've not used it on my eyes, but I swatched it. Love. So pretty. So pretty. This is really nice. It's quite unusual. It's probably not most people's taste for an everyday palette, but for me, I'm digging it. Now this palette I have been using for quite a while, and it's the Juvia's Place Nubian 2 palette, and it's the bigger pan sizes. I didn't get the small one in this, but there's a mixture of mattes and shimmers, brights and kind of neutrals. There's not many neutrals though, so it is for more of a out there look, but I love this so much. I've done a tutorial using it. I'll link it below so you can see how that But I love this. I particularly like the shades Morocco, Jezebel, Nefertiti. I don't like saying that, it doesn't sound right. But yeah, I love this, so good. I am aware I do look like I'm from Mulan or something in this top. It's a really ugly top, but I kind of liked it, so I bought it. And it was $12.99, so it's no big deal. Next is the Kylie Burgundy palette, and I was desperate for this. Can you tell there's nobody in the house? Because I can scream. I was desperate for this when I saw it online. Oh my god, it's so beautiful! Oh, I should edit that out. Honestly, the minute I first saw the swatches and like the reveal, oh, this is everything in a palette. Everything. It's beautiful. It's got all the oranges, warm tones, it's very autumn, fall palette, and super pigmented. It's even better than a last one, which I also really like and I use a lot of the time. And yeah, I've got it on my eyes today. It's all I've got on my eyes, I think. And I'm in love with it. It's really good. Definitely recommend this. Out of the two, I probably recommend this one more. But I love them both, so buy them all. Look at the baby. He's so beautiful. Look at that neck. He's so fat. You wouldn't think he was a chihuahua, would you? He's a chubby little he's a chubby little sausage. That's my boy. I'm gonna have to edit a lot of me and my dog out of this, I really am, so if you think you're seeing too much, trust me, there's more. Okay, let's dig into a few Kat Von D bits. In the Oxford Street store, they've got, sorry, in the Debenhams in Oxford Street, they've got the Kat Von D counter now, so I picked up everything that I didn't pick up prior to this. So I got the foundation, the powder and the concealer. The foundation comes in this packaging and I really like it. It's good, it's quite clean. So what you do, you can take this thing off and then you can pump it out like that. Mine's in the shade medium 53 warm, and I'm glad I got it in store because their shades are quite confusing, I think, so if you can get to that store, definitely do that. But I do really like the foundation. It is full coverage. I'm not sure it's the best foundation in the world. It hasn't made me think, oh my god, I need to use that every single day, because I only used it a couple of times and then I've tried other things. So, I don't know, but I do think it's worth a try. It's nice. Yes. This, however, the concealer, holy grail, it's amazing. It's so good. Sorry neighbours. It's insane, man. This is the medium 53 warm. I originally ordered it online and I got medium 17 warm and it's white basically, so bear that in mind if you get it online. Make sure you check some swatches. But this is perfect. I love this. I got it on today. I've been wearing it every single day since, and it's officially my all-time favourite concealer. Full coverage, comfortable, doesn't crease, as long as you set it with a powder. Speaking of powder, the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder. It's just a translucent, so it's for, I guess, everybody, and it's really nice. It's cheaper than the Laura Mercier one. This is £20 and the Laura Mercier is £29, so it's better value for money. It's a massive pot as well, and yeah, I'd probably repurchase this over the Laura Mercier because I think they do the exact same thing. I wouldn't say one's better than the other, so yeah. Onto a couple of highlighters. This arrived today and it's the LA Girl Strobe Light strobing powder, and I got mine in the shade 80 Watt, and this is what I've got on for highlight now. Now when it arrived, it was about, I think it was £8, and it arrived and I gave it a little swatch, and for the love of God, it just feels so cheap. Like, literally the powder feels dry, it feels very weightless. So I was like, okay, I've been fully lied to by every YouTuber who said it was amazing. But they were right, it is, it's really good, it's a really good highlighter, it's just deceiving. So make sure you actually put it on your face before making your judgment. I learnt my lesson with that for sure. This highlighter, I actually have a strange thing with Topshop makeup because I don't normally buy makeup that comes from fashion brands, you know, like H&M Beauty. I tend to not really buy into that. New Look, not really into that. Asda George, not really into that. But Topshop makeup is actually really good. The stuff I've tried, I'm very impressed with. Like their eyeshadows, they've got some really nice like duochromes. And yeah, so I'm digging it. And this highlighter is by Topshop and it's called In Sun Warrior, and it's super, super creamy and pigmented. Look at that. Really good stuff. I think it was like £9 or something, so it's not that expensive either, and definitely recommend that. It's good and you can get it on your doorstep pretty much. Next we've got a blush from Este Lauder, and this is in the shade Blushing Nude, and I do like my peachy blushes and like nude taupey blushes. I'll show you which one I've got on now. It's not this. But this comes in a really nice compact, and it's this really nice peachy shade. I've used it once so far, I've not had it that long. I like the Este Lauder blushes. It's nice. Just a classic peach. Next is the Morphe concealer, and this was I think £3.95, so it was so cheap. And I got mine in the shade Macchiato. I don't know how you say that, but it's a nice sort of yellow tone concealer. Do I like it? Yeah, it's good. I wouldn't repurchase it, definitely I wouldn't repurchase it. It's not bad, but it's not good enough for me to be like, oh, this is so good. So for £3.95 it's worth checking it out, definitely, but it's not the best concealer in the world. Next is the Clinique Chubby in the Nude Foundation Stick. Mine is in the shade Grandest Golden Neutral number 8. I haven't used this yet. I was going to use it today, but I wanted to use the one I'm wearing now that I'll show you as well. But these are really nice foundations. I've given them a little go, and yeah, they're just quick and easy, simple, stunning products, which I wouldn't know because I've not used it. I'll let you know. Next is something from MAC. Now, I don't tend to buy much from MAC anymore, but I really wanted this duo, and it's the All the Right Angles contour palette. And again, I don't really buy contour palettes either because I bought so many originally, but this looked really nice. It's just a nice little handy travel size duo. You get your contour powder and highlight powder, which has got a bit of a sheen to it, but not massively. So I wouldn't set my under eyes with it, but I don't know. The contour powder is really nice. You can't see it very well, but I'm wearing it today. It's got a bit of a pink tone to it, which I find quite unusual, but it's nice and natural. It doesn't look too grey, it doesn't look too warm, it's nice sort of in between, so I'm happy with that. It's in the shade Light if you're wondering. Just a quick one, I also picked up the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I love this stuff, I swear by this stuff, so I got one of these, and yeah, it really does just keep your makeup in place. If your skin's looking a little bit powdery, just spray this on and it sort of soaks it all in, so it's nice and dewy and fresh looking. I love it very much. Okay, next up is two very unusual products for me, because I never would envision myself buying a palette from Este Lauder because it's not the place I'd think to go to. But I was in Selfridges on Oxford Street the other day, and oh my god, I just walked past these and thought, oh, I'll just swatch and see what it's like. It's a massive palette, by the way, massive, and the packaging is stunning. Look at this. Oh, you can't see it very well on camera, but it's all black glitter, and oh, I'll swatch it a bit. I don't want to because it's so pretty, but that was one swipe. You look at the markets left. One swipe, one swipe. It's so good. Let me swatch it on my hand so you can see. It's insane. And anyway, I saw that and I thought, oh, that's pretty, you know. I bet it's about £40 or something, and I probably will leave it because the colours aren't, you know, everything. And I saw this as well. And it's like highlight, blushes, bronzer, and they look really nice too. And again, packaging, silver glitter, really pretty. Anyway, I asked the girl, I said, so how much is it? And she goes, it's 42 for both. I was like, I'll have them please. Like, oh my god, £42 for both them palettes. It's insane. I dropped one! If you saw my last video, you'll know that me dropping products is quite devastating sometimes. I'm gonna move my dog, it's heavy and he's making my back hurt. Say bye. Say bye, my little love. He's not feeling like he wants to talk today, I'm sorry. I'm gonna really try and go through these quickly because I get that this is really ridiculous, but I am ridiculous, so, you know. Next is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and I was ready to fight for this because this, again, an absolute dream. Look at these shades here. I think I want to do a tutorial using it because it's that good, it needs its own video, so I won't go into it too much, but it is stunning. When it comes back in stock, which will be in January I think it is, on Cult Beauty, definitely try and get it. It's so worth the money, it's the best. The best! Next is another Kylie product, and it's the Pumpkin Lip Kit, and this is the only one that I wanted from her new autumn collection. I wasn't really into any of the shades, but this is so up my street. That's a wiggly swatch. It's like a nice burnt orange, a little bit lighter than ginger. No, a bit lighter than 22, but a bit more orange than ginger. So gorgeous, I love this. Now this one is probably I got this quite a while ago, so it's a bit dirty, a bit well used. But it's the Laura Lee Violet Voss collaboration, and I love this palette so much. As you can see, I've used it a lot. All warm shades with a few like pops of colour as well. And yeah, it's got a nice mirror in it too, so it's good for travelling. You can get Violet Voss on Beauty Bay, and I really like their palettes. I've got their Holy Grail one, so check it out and you won't be disappointed. Next is the Dose of Colours Ice Cream palette. Now, I've not actually used this on my eyes yet, which is annoying, and I did see myself not using this as much as I anticipated, but I've seen so many people use it in tutorials and on pictures and stuff. It looks so nice, so I thought, I'll get it. But it's these really bright colours, quite unusual. Not really a travel palette for me because there's not so many, you need like more crease shades and stuff, so it's more like a night out one, but it is a nice palette, so I'm happy I have that in my collection. Next we've got the Clinique Cheek Pop Blush in Nude Pop. Now I love the Cheek Pops, they're probably my favourite blushes of all time. I've got Heather Pop, which is like a mauvey pink one, and now I've got Nude Pop. This is like a nice brownie, nudie, peachy colour. I've got it on my cheeks today, and I really like this. This is probably one of my favourite blushes now. Next is something I've not even opened out the packaging yet, and it's the Este Lauder liquid lipstick in Extreme Nude. I didn't even know they had liquid lipsticks, and they're really, really gorgeous colours. I did want to get the other one, Naked Ambition, as well, but they didn't have it in stock. So I just got this one, which is like a nice dark nudie pink. Look at the packaging, it's so pretty. And I'll just swatch it for you. Super creamy and comfortable to wear as well. So pretty. They've got nice bright reds as well, they look really cool. Next is probably one of my favourite purchases, and it's what I've got on my face today, and it's the Tom Ford Traceless Foundation, and this is in the shade Tawny. It's really nice, it's really natural on the skin. It doesn't look like you're wearing too much makeup, but you can build it up for a more full coverage because I like a bit more full coverage on my cheeks. So that's what I did today for this video. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. So it's expensive, but I think it's worth the money thus far. Last few bits now. We've got the Even Better Dark Spot Corrector by Clinique. This is, obviously I have a lot of dark spots from where I've had spots, so it's left me with scars and a bit of like discoloration and pigmentation. So I've been using this to sort of combat that. This and my Smart Serum really, really helps. So if you do struggle with like an uneven skin tone, I definitely recommend that range. Next is quite a random purchase, and it's from the brand Tony Moly, which is one of them Japanese brands, you know, that we've been seeing all over the place now. And this is the Eggport Blackhead Steam Balm, and basically it's this little egg, and inside is the liquid, and you just rub it onto your nose for like 2-3 minutes, and it sort of heats up, and then the blackheads then steam out, and it's quite nice. I wouldn't say it works better than any other like Biore strip or anything, but it's nice. I wouldn't buy it again. I can say that much. It wasn't enough for me to be like, anymore, because I don't. Okay, last but not least is the last thing that arrived today, and it's the Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick in Leo, which is what I'm wearing now, and the Lip Ammunition in Celebrity Skin. Now, I've got the Liquid Lip in Celebrity Skin, and it was one of my favourites, so I got the Lip Ammunition as well. And it's a really nice nudie brown shade with a slight hint of pink in it, and it's gorgeous. So I'm excited to try that on my lips. I've not actually used it on my lips yet, but I didn't like any of the other colours in his range. It was like a lot of pinks, and I don't know about it. I won't swatch Leo because I've got it on now so you can see what it looks like, but I love it. It's so nice. The formula of that is even better than the other ones that I've got, which is strange. I don't know if he's updated it or what. But yeah, that was everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel, and leave any video suggestions below as well. I'd love to see what you want to see, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!